Hey there, and welcome back to Craft on Tap and the Beer Peer Review starring yours truly, Nick A. Myers. That's right, folks, we do this each and every Tuesday and Friday, so I hope you will stay tuned and also share our show with your friends, family, and other people in your life. Today we're going to be sampling some beer from Odell Brewing Company. They're out of Colorado. They have a location in Denver and one in Fort Collins. We have three interesting beers today. We have a Good Behavior, and this one's going to be, it's called the Crushable Ipa. It's only 110 calories, and I've heard it's very, very light. In addition to that, we have this great Hammer Chain Fresh Double Grind IPA, and last but not least, of course, you can't forget the sour. So we're going to give this, it's called Sippin Pretty. How cute is that? We're going to give this fruited sour a try as well. Before we get started, are you watching the show? Are you subscribing? Check us out at Craft on Tap Show on YouTube or go to craftontapshow.com. And please, as always, drink responsibly when drinking. All right, thanks so much. Now let's get this started because it's starting to get warm. I don't know about you, I'm starting to get a little bit more of a fever for some beer. So I'm going to start off with this awesome Odell Brewing Company Good Behavior. I also love the awesome packaging and artwork that we have going on here. So even though I'm on bad behavior, let's try this Good Behavior. All right, look at that pour. It's almost white, but then I can see it kind of giving a little bit less. Look at that, it's clearing out a little bit, and it's just a really pale yellow. Almost, it's impossible to see through. It's very hazy. I like it though. And the soapy head is very, it's not foamy at all. It's kind of really kind of separated and very all over the place. But as far as a beer like this goes, let's give it a smell and see what we get off of it. See, right away, I'm just getting light floral hints. Definitely a little bit of hop in there, but not a lot. So right away, it's just kind of easy, just light, and I would like to try it. How about you? I like that. All right, so give it a sip. Oh, that's crushable. Holy mackerel, there's like almost no carbonation. It's the same throughout. It just sort of starts the same, ends the same. Absolutely no bitterness. I mean, it is uncharacteristic of an IPA, but it's also, again, it's going to be geared towards the lighter crowd. So I like it. If you like a lighter beer, if you want something with your meal, you're outside sitting on a patio when we get back to business, this is one you can try. Thanks, Odell. And by the way, this is not owned by the wide receiver. I was very confused earlier, but now I understand completely. Yum. Yeah, it's just subtly, and then the bitterness comes at the back, and that sticks around for a minute, but overall this beer doesn't have a lot of mouthfeel. It's very simple, very clean all the way throughout. All right, number 2 on the docket today, we have the Hammer Chain, and this is going to be a fresh grind. It's going to be a double IPA, so if you want double the fun, double your IPA, double your enjoyment. Oh yeah, already I can see it's less clear than the other one. Before we get into the smells and tastes, let's give it a little palate cleanser. Because again, you need to try to recalibrate your senses so that you can enjoy these as they are. Awesome. I'm also finding that with certain beers, it's really good to let them sit a while and breathe a while, like a fine wine, and get a little bit of character. Ooh, this is almost nutty. This has like almost a nutty, almost a woody scent to it. It's very distinct, but color-wise, it's very pale yellow, but it's also cloudy without being hazy. I can see through it, but I see yellow. I see all sorts of interesting bubbles going on in there. And the head, it's been sitting there for a while and it's still hanging out. So we know there's a little bit going on in that carbonative, the effervescent category. I really don't smell a lot of hop in this one though, to be honest. Ooh, it's interesting. So it hits you right away, and then it goes away, and then it kind of comes back again towards the end. What I like about it, I really am getting like a taste of, man, it's like woody. It's very woody to me. I don't know, it's earthy. It's got like this sort of an apricot or sort of a nectarine flavor to it. So also, this one's going to be a little more bitter, but I like it. It's going to be more of a beer drinker's beer. So if you like the lighter stuff, you're going to go with Good Behavior. If you want something else, this Hammer Chain has some awesome benefits. All right, folks. Well, again, I hope you're enjoying our program. We spend a lot of time, we spend millions of dollars, man hours, resources to bring you the best entertainment that money can't buy. And each and every week, your support is really important. So like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, okay? Please, please, please. Okay. Last beer, Sippin Pretty. We have a fruited sour. Sours have a tendency to live up to their name. They tend to be sour. So I'm curious what sort of interesting flavors we will get off of this one today. Let's give it, oh wow, look at, it almost looks like cranberry juice, fruit juice, grapefruit juice. It's like a pink ruby red grapefruit color. Lots of exciting carbonation clinging to the outside of the glass. And look at that head, look at that thickness, the foam. It's got a lot of activity happening there. Oh my gosh, that's a weird, definitely, I'm smelling sort of like berry in there, maybe blueberry or maybe acai, elderberry perhaps. And then there's a slight sort of a guava or sort of a tropical end to the note there. Giving it a sip. Look at that though, look how pretty that is. That's just, there's a little bit of particulate matter sort of floating in there as well. I mean, yes, it is a sour, but it doesn't punch one way or the other. It sort of hits you, and then now that it's sitting, I'm getting a little bit right here in the jowls, but it's pretty smooth for a sour. It's really got a nice amount of carbonation. It doesn't overdo it, but it keeps your mouth interested. Again, it tastes a lot like fruit juice to me, almost like sort of a watered down fruit juice with some spritzer. I'm a fan of Odell Brewing Company. When and if we get all situated with this quarantine, we sure hope you visit Colorado and check out their 2 locations. In the meantime, we know what you can do. You can go to Craft on Tap and you can watch all of our content. Let us know what you think. Send us questions, send us burning desires, whatever you need, we're here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick A. Myers. It's a pleasure to bring you Craft on Tap Beer Peer Review. For Odell Brewing and for the boys here at the show, we send you all love. Cheers and have a good night.